Have you ever wondered how a sudden drop in temperature can impact our world? In the vast realm of natural phenomena, there exists a chilling spectacle known as cold waves. These are not just your average winter chills, but a dramatic plunge in temperature that can transform landscapes and disrupt life as we know it. Cold waves, while fascinating, can be a formidable force of nature. They have the potency to affect not only the environment, but also human societies. Imagine, for a moment, the world cloaked in a shroud of frost, a freeze so intense it could halt the rhythm of everyday life. These frigid phenomena are the product of complex climatic conditions, and their impact is far-reaching. From agriculture to infrastructure, from wildlife to human health, cold waves can leave a frosty imprint on everything they touch. So let's dive into the chilling world of cold waves. What exactly are cold waves, you might ask? Well, let's dive into that and bring some clarity to the chill. Cold waves, in essence, are periods of significantly cold weather that persist unusually longer than normal. Now, how do these cold waves occur? Picture this. Our Earth, existing in the vast expanse of space, spins on its axis, creating a beautiful balance of weather patterns. These patterns, however, are not always so stable. Sometimes they get shaken up, leading to the formation of cold waves. It all starts with the polar vortex. Located in the polar regions, these large areas of low pressure and cold air get disrupted occasionally. When this happens, the cold air, which typically stays near the poles, starts to meander southwards, invading regions that typically experience milder weather. This is when we feel the biting chill of a cold wave. But that's not all. Changes in atmospheric pressure also play a crucial role. High-pressure systems can push cold air away from the poles and towards the equator, intensifying the cold wave. These systems form a barrier that prevents the cold air from returning to the poles, causing the cold conditions to persist. Now let's talk about the factors that contribute to the formation of cold waves. These include everything from changes in sea ice and snow cover to fluctuations in ocean and atmospheric temperatures. In fact, even the melting of polar ice due to global warming can disrupt the polar vortex and trigger a cold wave. Each of these factors, individually or in combination, can set the stage for a cold wave. They're like pieces of a complex puzzle, each contributing to the larger picture of our planet's climate. So the next time you find yourself bundling up against an unexpected chill, remember, it's not just a random drop in temperature. It's a result of intricate processes happening thousands of miles away in the frigid polar regions of our Earth. As you can see, the formation of cold waves is a complex process influenced by a variety of factors. So, what happens when a cold wave hits? Imagine the world around you freezing over, the temperature dropping drastically, and an icy chill permeating the air. This isn't a plot from a science fiction movie, but the reality of a cold wave. Cold waves are not just uncomfortable, they pose serious threats to human health. The chilling temperatures can lead to hypothermia, a potentially fatal condition where the body loses heat faster than it can produce. Additionally, the risk of frostbite, where skin and underlying tissues freeze, increases. The elderly, the homeless, and outdoor workers are particularly vulnerable to these health risks during a cold wave. But the impact of a cold wave extends beyond human health. It can wreak havoc on infrastructure too. Water pipes can freeze and burst, leading to widespread damage. Power systems can be strained as people crank up their heating, leading to power outages. Roads can become icy and slippery, increasing the risk of accidents. The severity and duration of the cold wave can exacerbate these effects. Agriculture is another sector that bears the brunt of a cold wave. The freezing temperatures can kill crops, leading to food shortages and economic loss. Livestock is not spared either. Animals may perish in the severe cold, impacting the livelihoods of farmers. The environment too feels the icy impact. Bodies of water may freeze, affecting aquatic life. The severe cold can also disrupt the normal patterns of wildlife, impacting ecosystems. Depending on the severity and duration of the cold wave, these impacts can vary. A short, mild cold wave may cause minimal disruption, but a severe, prolonged cold wave can have far-reaching effects, disrupting life, economy, and nature. So, it's not just about bundling up in a warm coat and sipping hot cocoa. The effects of a cold wave are much more profound, touching every aspect of life and society. Clearly, the consequences of a cold wave can be far-reaching and severe. It's a chilling reminder of the power of nature and the importance of being prepared. But what does all of this have to do with climate change, you may ask? Well, it's a fascinating and sometimes counterintuitive connection. Cold waves, as we know, are periods of unusually cold weather, which can be disastrous. The intensity and frequency of these cold waves are influenced by a multitude of factors, both natural and man-made. One such potent factor is climate change. Yes, you heard it right. Climate change, or more specifically, global warming, plays a significant role in the occurrence of cold waves. It might sound paradoxical, but let's delve a bit deeper to understand the science behind this. Global warming refers to the long-term increase in Earth's average temperature. Now, this doesn't mean that every place will become hotter all the time. Instead, it leads to more extreme and unpredictable weather patterns, including intense cold waves. Here's how it works. The Arctic is warming faster than the rest of the world. This disrupts the polar vortex, a band of winds high up in the atmosphere that usually keeps icy air locked around the North Pole. When the vortex weakens or becomes distorted, this icy air can spill out and sweep down to lower latitudes, bringing with it severe cold waves. Another way climate change can exacerbate cold waves is by altering the jet stream, the fast-moving air current that circles the northern hemisphere. Warmer Arctic temperatures can cause the jet stream to meander, creating dips that allow frigid air from the north to plunge into regions that are typically mild. So, in a nutshell, while it seems like global warming should make our winters warmer, it's actually making them more variable. We can expect periods of mild weather followed by intense cold snaps or cold waves, as we're calling them. This is not a prediction of what might happen, it's an explanation of what is happening. We're already seeing these changes, and scientists predict they'll become more pronounced as global warming continues. So, while it may seem counterintuitive, global warming could actually lead to more severe cold waves. Now that we understand the threat of cold waves, what can we do about it? Well, there are several strategies we can deploy to mitigate the effects of these chilling phenomena. Let's dive in and explore some of these tactics. First and foremost, we can focus on improving our infrastructure resilience. Infrastructure is the backbone of every community, and a robust infrastructure can withstand the harshest of conditions. This means investing in buildings and roads that can stand up to the extreme cold, as well as ensuring that our power systems can handle increased demand during cold spells. Next, let's talk about technology. Advancements in weather forecasting technology can play a crucial role in our fight against cold waves. By predicting when and where a cold wave is likely to strike, we can prepare in advance, mobilizing resources and alerting the public. This can significantly reduce the risk of being caught off guard by a sudden drop in temperature. And talking about the public, education is another essential weapon in our arsenal against cold waves. The more we understand about these icy events, the better equipped we are to protect ourselves. This involves learning about the signs of an incoming cold wave, understanding the risks associated with extreme cold, and knowing the steps to take to stay safe. For instance, it's important to know how to protect your home from freezing temperatures, such as insulating pipes to prevent them from bursting, or learning how to dress in layers to maintain body heat when outside. In addition, public awareness campaigns can play a vital role in disseminating this information, ensuring that everyone from children to the elderly understands how to stay safe during a cold wave. Remember, preparation is key. While we can't completely avoid the occurrence of cold waves, we can certainly reduce their impact and protect ourselves and our communities. By improving infrastructure, leveraging technology, and spreading awareness, we are not just surviving the cold, but thriving despite it. By taking these steps, we can better protect ourselves and our communities from the icy grip of cold waves. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We dove into the chilling phenomenon of cold waves, a sudden drop in temperature within 24 hours, transforming landscapes into icy realms. We explored the causes, from polar vortex disruptions to high-pressure systems, and how these can lead to extreme cold conditions. We then delved into the icy impacts of these cold waves. They aren't just about a shivering day or two. They can disrupt ecosystems, impact agriculture, and put a strain on our health and infrastructure. We didn't stop there. We made the cold connection to climate change, understanding that a warming planet can paradoxically lead to more extreme cold events. It's a complex and intricate relationship that scientists are still unraveling. Finally, we discussed how we can protect ourselves and our communities against the freeze. From personal preparedness to community resilience, we have the power to mitigate the impact of these icy events. As we continue to navigate our changing climate, understanding phenomena like cold waves will become increasingly important. Stay warm out there, and remember, knowledge is power.